It's the fourth and final day of the 2023 renewal of the US Open at Los Angeles Country Club, where we have two tied to the lead, Wyndham Clark and Ricky Fowler. The latter very well backed throughout the week. I think it was 55 to 1 on Monday, went up around the 33 to 1 mark. California native Ricky Fowler now co-leading at the 54-hole stage, bidding to finally get that elusive first major. I think he was tied for the lead with McIlroy in a couple in 2015. He shot bogey 364 in the US Open in 2015, finished third. He was second to Rory in the 2015 Open Championship in very soft conditions. I think St. George's, and yeah, Ricky tied the lead heading into this evening. It looks to be wide open. Again, Wyndham Clark and Ricky Fowler 10 under. Rory McIlroy next in at 9 under. Scotty Scheffler, the world number one, 7 under. Harris English, 6 under. Dustin Johnson and Xander Schauffele, 5 under, 5 back with 18 to play. And the market really struggles to separate them. So Rory McIlroy is the bookmaker's favourite, the 11 to 4 mark. Wyndham Clark, 7 to 2. Ricky Fowler, 3 to 1. But I'm all over Scotty Scheffler. Scotty Scheffler, there's a little bit of 92 left for the big hitting Texan. He's 4 to 1 mainly across, but Scheffler finished with an outrageous flourish yesterday. He struggled with his putter heading into the 17th. He made 42 feet of putt all day. He missed 3 or 4 7-footers for either birdie or par, including missing a tiddler for 8 foot at the hole before the par 3 when stiffing it, almost rolling it in past the hole. He ended up holding out his second shot from 160 yards, and then he sank a 22-footer at 18 to birdie. So having made 42 feet of putts all day and looking like he was struggling at the time, 7 back, he's finished eagle birdie. Ricky Fowler has made a bogey 18, and suddenly he's just 3 back with 18 to play. And again, if you look at the market, the bookmaker's favourite Rory played really well yesterday. He held a lot of putts. He made 3 very good birdies on the back 9, the tough 9. Sorry, 3 birdies overall, including one at the par 5 14. He sank a couple of important par putts at 17, 18. But Rory has shown unreal vulnerability compared to where he was at, say, 2 or 3 years ago. He was in contention last week. Arguably should have won. He was favoured going into the last round. He's probably should have done a lot better at the PGA Championship. Likewise, at some of his happy hunting ground, like the Quail Hollow Championship, the Wells Fargo. And yeah, Rory just didn't. I think he's skinny enough, given the fact he's not in the final group. That's going to be Clark and Fowler. So them two both going for their first major. That's going to be pressure. And yet, if you look down the field, Harris English, he was 10 under heading into the turn. Really struggled on the back 9. He made four bogeys in his last 8 holes. He made a great putt to make bogey at 18, to be fair to him, having duffed his chip in the rough. Dustin Johnson didn't have his A game yesterday, nor did Xander Schauffele. Them two could be something of a price. They're 33 to 1 and 40 to 1 respectively, if you think they're going to go on something of a charge. Tom Kim was 7 under at one stage yesterday. He ended up giving a few shots back on the admittedly much tougher back 9. He bogeyed 3 of the last 6 holes. But for me, I think Rory, very short price favourite around the 11 to 4 mark, one off the lead shared by Wyndham Clark and Ricky Fowler. But for me, it's all about the world number one, Scotty Scheffler. If he can just haul a few putts, if he can just find a few putts with that famous flat stick of his, he'll find plenty of fairways and plenty of green. And Scotty Scheffler, 4 to 1 to me to the US Open champion this evening in Los Angeles. Whatever you punted on, be lucky. Hope you got lots of coffee. I think the final 2 balls got at 10:30 UK time, so it's going to be a long night. Fingers crossed, it'll be worth it.